Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you the key areas to avoid if you're over 40 and you're highlighting your face with shimmer. So this is going to be dependent on your face, and it also means you take a critical look at your face. Now, you want to avoid any areas that are heavily lined or that have excess texture in them, or there's irregularities that you're not happy with. So I can only go on my face. So I'll show you some areas that I would not want to apply highlighter. So I'll take a bigger brush and let me start with the nose, because this is an area that we see. Now here on me, it isn't an ideal place to highlight, because this area of my face, I would really prefer to minimize rather than emphasize, and anything you lighten is just going to jump out at you, as it does here in the mirror. So it's not the best place for me. Another area that isn't great for me is to do a very heavy highlight right here at the brow bone. I've got a vein that travels through here. It's going to emphasize that. It's also going to emphasize that there's barely any space, and just draw your eyes to an area that really I just don't want. Here, for somebody with smaller eyes or hooded eyes, you want this area to have a tiny touch of highlight, but not too much. Obviously, another area would be the entirety of the crease. It would just be too much for my face. Another area that I can't highlight on my face is this C section. Now, on this side, it isn't as bad, but this side, it's a problem. So as I've gotten older, fat pads are moving and just, going away. And this means that there's this ridge here that's left. Now that could be sorted out with a nice filler, but I'm not really interested in that at the moment. So if I were to put highlighter on this C section here, it's going to draw emphasis to this area that I don't want. What I would need to do is correct this with a concealer to try and bounce the light out. But adding a highlighter at this point would not be a good idea. What I could do is do it across here, and it would work fine because there's no issues there. But this area, it's not a good idea for me to highlight it. Another area that I can't highlight due to the way my face is and the blood vessels is anywhere along here. I have veins that are visible through the skin. If I highlight them or add a highlighter here, I'm making those veins more visible, and I really don't want that. It's quite depressing, isn't it? But what you're left with is areas of the face that you can highlight. So for my face, like I mentioned, I can highlight the top of the cheekbone here without entering this problem zone. So this would be a really nice area. I can emphasize and highlight just above the eyebrow as well. That would look really pretty. I can emphasize just down the top of the bridge of the nose. That would work really well. Another area that would work for me is right in the center of the eyelid. Would look really pretty, as would the inner corners of the eyes. They would be perfect. And of course, the top of the lip and the bottom as well. These are all really pretty areas to highlight. When we look at highlighter, we assume and we think top of the cheekbones, that's where we need it, but it may not suit your face shape or the way that your face is progressing. It may not be the best option. Now, of course, you can apply it any way you want, but generally speaking, we're applying makeup to look better, to look more youthful oftentimes. And these areas, these are not my favorite zones to highlight, because they would be drawing attention to areas on the face that really is not a good idea for my face shape. Let me know what you think of this video, and let me know any areas on your face that you don't highlight because of these kind of textural issues as we get older. Let me know what you think. Read all the comments, I really do. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all soon. Bye-bye.